こんにちは。ハロー。
How you doing?
はい、今日はですね、ニューヨークの第2弾です。で、今日のゲストはなんと、どこだっけ？ビジネスがミッドタウン You work Midtown?
Yes, we're working midtown.
Yeah,ビジネスマンにインタビューをしております。ではですね、彼はトムさんです。Okay, here's Tom.
Yep.
Okay, we have to do cheers
Alright.
with banana.
All right.
じゃあ乾杯します。
Cheers.
Okay,
Alright.
eat.
Oh yeah, you
Yes,
got it.
eat.
All right.
Yes. Oh my. Oh, むけない。
Cheers.
Okay, so can you introduce yourself?
Sure. My name is Tom. I'm a New Yorker. I live and work in New York. And I've been living in New York pretty much my entire life, in and around New York. My mom and dad were from New York. And my dad was a policeman. And
Policeman.
yeah.
Wow, it's cool.
Yeah, it was cool. And then I've been working in the city for a long time.
How is New York? Okay, you've been here more than 30 years?
Yeah, well, I grew up nearby, and then I've been working in the city probably close to 30 years.
Okay, so what do you think?
I love it. It's exciting. It's a lot of interesting people. Always meeting new people and new experiences. There's a lot of variety. I like the variety of the experiences.
What is it? Variety experience? Like
I've been meeting different people from different cultures, visitors, great restaurants. There's a lot of fun things to do, neighborhoods to explore. There's always something new to find. It doesn't get boring at all.
Okay. So what do you do for work?
I'm in banking. I've been in banking pretty much my entire life, and I did a couple years in the wine business.
Nice.
Yeah,
You love wine?
Yeah, I love wine.
Okay. What kind of wine do you like?
I like all different kinds.
Okay. The white, red, doesn't matter.
Yeah, red. I generally like red. I go through phases. I love Spanish wines now. Portuguese wines are great. French wines I love. Italian. Italian's one of my favorites. So I like them all. U.S. wines are fantastic.
Oh yeah?
Even New York State wines are very good. I've been exploring New York State wines.
You are working for bank.
Yes.
Okay, like what? Okay, financial or investing?
No, financial. Kind of like I'm working the sales group, trying to generate business for a bank. And also consult, present ideas to my clients or to our customers. Relationship. It's all about relationships, building relationships, and helping people out.
Okay, so why did you choose that work?
After college, I went to the office and got a bunch of interviews at banks, and I just ended up in the banking business somehow.
Okay, so how long now?
Well, I started my first job in 1988.
Okay, 1988?
Probably before you were born.
Exactly. Okay, what is your hobby? Your hobby is wine, yes, then?
Wine, skiing.
Skiing.
I like music.
Okay, any kind of music?
All different kinds. Jazz, classic rock. All different kinds.
Okay, so it's a day off. It's like a Saturday or Sunday. What do you do?
I'm hanging out with my son, hiking. We like to hike together.
Nice.
Drink wine.
Drink wine with him?
No, he's too young.
In New York.
Oh, what do I do in New York?
Yeah. After work.
I do the laundry. I'm just kidding. Walk around the city. Meet up with family and friends. Eat out, or just take a nap.
Take a nap. You like sake, right?
Yes. Oh yeah, I like sake very much. Yeah.
Okay, you don't care about any kind of sake except for...
I don't know sake well enough to say like which kinds I like. I drink cold sake, and when I go to a restaurant, I'll ask and tell them what I like, and then they usually try to pair me up with something good selection. Yeah.
You know about Japan?
Sure. I don't really know too much about Japan.
Okay, but tell me about Japan. What do you know?
Well, it's high technology.
Okay.
Very crowded. Certain cities. Great food. Really family oriented.
You think a lot of Japanese people working here?
I think so.
Really?
I'm not sure.
Because of you.
There's a lot of Asian people.
Yeah, exactly.
The city has tons of Asian people. So so I'm not sure if they're Japanese or
Exactly.
Korean.
Yeah, sometimes I see the Japanese people, but that is a tourist. I see the Asian people that here is working, but it is for me they're Korean or Chinese or Vietnamese or Thai. They're not Japanese.
Okay. Years ago, when I was started in banking, there was a lot of Japanese banks around. I guess there are less and less now, but there was a big Japanese banking culture here in New York. Some big banks left.
Right. What is your fantastic experience in New York?
My sister would have family gatherings at her place, like the holidays. So it was nice. We'd all gather at her apartment, and then there's a nice big park across the street. My mom and dad were alive. We used to gather there and hang out and go to the park and bring the dog. The dogs. There's a big dog park there. It's over on the west side by the river, and that's probably my favorite experiences. But otherwise, like music, I like going to see concerts at Madison Square Garden. I went recently to something, and then I like sporting events. I used to go to hockey games, basketball games, so those were fun too. Yankee games.
Okay. For me, New York is like, a lot of people coming around the world. That is a very exciting, right? So that's why New York is always here.
It's a real international city, so you're constantly meeting new people, seeing different people, and experiencing different foods and cultures. So it's always something new. It's kind of like there's a sense of excitement being here. You don't know what you're going to find.
Okay, you like Asian girls?
Yeah, I like Asian.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. And I want to go to Japan one of these days to maybe see Tokyo. Bring my son. My son's really into video games. He likes the history of video games, and it kind of all began in Japan. So, like Nintendo, he really likes Nintendo.
Nintendo,
so,
hi.
so-
Yeah, and you have to go to Hokkaido for skiing.
Yeah, and I want to go skiing in Hokkaido. Yeah, that's supposed to be the best snow in the world.
I don't know, really?
Yeah, it really is. There's a lot of powder skiing there, like very light quality snow. It's not like wet snow, so it's great for skiing. And that's why people go there from around the world.
I
One of
see.
these days I'll go.
Okay, that's good, and the food is good, Hokkaido.
That's what I hear.
Yes,
And the sake's good.
sake is good.
Sophisticated kind of skiing experience as opposed to being in the U.S. I love the U.S. skiing too, but it'll be kind of nice combination trip, skiing and then also experiencing the culture.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure.
And you ate banana?
Oh yeah, I appreciate it. It's all gone.
This is your payment.
Thank you very much. It's a great payment.
Okay, thank you very much, Tom.
All right, it's been a pleasure. Thank you. Nice meeting you.
Yes, nice meeting you.
Thank you.
じゃあねー、バイバーイ。
Okay, have a great day.